Hi, my name is Justin Lin, investment strategist at Global X ETFs, and welcome to this week's Express Lane. Last week, US stocks were up and Australian stocks were down. Some of that market broadening trade that we had talked about over the past 2 weeks were beginning to occur, but failed to fully eventualize due to a renewed emerging hostilities within the Middle East. Software stocks, healthcare stocks, and even consumer stocks were on their way up for the first half of the week, but semiconductors and mega cap technology stocks took the lead as investors pursued earnings certainty. So what are some of the green lights for this week? Well, with US intensifying its strikes against Iran over the weekend, investors may turn back to the playbook that worked for them over the past 2 quarters. That means looking for the earnings certainty of semiconductor and memory chip manufacturers. While the market looks like it is ready to broaden beyond this concentrated rally, as long as there is persistent volatility and uncertainty, this play could continue to work out for traders. What about the yellow lights of this week? Well, with tension renewing around the Strait of Hormuz, commodities could be in for another round of supply-driven upwards pressure, especially as many supply chains are yet to fully normalize. However, with the US dollar strong due to heightened inflation and a hawkish Federal Reserve, there could be a counterbalance for that bullishness, given that emerging market purchasing power will be eroded. Now for the red lights of this week. While semiconductor strength has helped the Korean market over the past week, the Kospi's volatility continues to rise as regulators start to crack down on single stock leveraged ETFs. Now, these products have attracted a lot of investor attention over the past few months, and some claim that they could be responsible for the massive price swings within these major chip names. With authorities now considering even tighter controls, any policy intervention could trigger further forced selling, which could inject even more volatility into the South Korean market. Thank you for joining us this week on the Global X Express Lane. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and I look forward to seeing you next week.